Hello again guys, it's Keith with Bulletproof RC, and I'm back with you to share an update on the Hobao Hyper 10 SC, or OFNA Hyper 10 SC, or it's better known as the OFNA Hyper 10 SC. Did an unveiling of this vehicle a few weeks ago, and I've only run this on asphalt, so it's still in pretty great condition. Just wanted to give an update on some things I've done, a few changes I've made since the last video, and anyway, maybe it'll be helpful. First things first, these are the J Concepts Hazard wheels. You go with the slash 4x4 offset for this vehicle, and that is J Concepts G-Lock tires, which are intended for asphalt use. They have foams and they are ribbed internally to reduce ballooning for asphalt use or high speed use. They have great traction and they're working great on this vehicle so far. I've lowered down the vehicle by using the droop screws that are included in the kit, just to give it that low stance for asphalt running. Since the last video, I have put T-bone front and rear bumpers on the vehicle, just because I plan on running this with some guys who are running SCTEs, and just in case there's some rubbing going on, I want to protect the vehicle. Inside, I have changed the motor out. Excuse me guys, let's get it flipped around here. I had the G-Force 3800 motor in here, and now I'm running the 3665 3100 kV motor. It's a Chinese motor. They have them on eBay. I'm running this same motor in my Axial Yeti trophy truck. Excuse me, I was running it in my trophy truck, and I also am running it in my Rock Racer Yeti. Great motor, $20, shipped from California, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorite motors, simply because for the budget and the performance I'm getting and the longevity that I've got of these motors, it's just a buy that you can't beat. So anyway, highly recommend that motor, guys. I'm running 3S. I've left the ESC that came from the rival monster truck, which is the SC1300DB in there, and I'm running 3S on it, and that's just a great setup. There's little to no cogging whatsoever with this vehicle. It's hitting the speeds I want to hit and staying plenty cool. I added the Yay Racing fan in there, but you know, it's really not needed. It's barely getting warm. The XP servo from the rival, which is I think 0.15 transit speed, and then also I think 140, 150 inch-ounces of torque. Is plenty for this vehicle. Not the fastest servo I've got, of course, but it's doing great for this, which is what I considered a budget build. As you'll see in there, there's not a lot of options for aluminum hubs or knuckles on this vehicle, but Integrity does have a set of front hubs. They're very thick. Even though Integrity aluminum is a little bit soft, I can't see these ever being damaged. Also went with Integrity rear hubs. They seem to be plenty thick, and I really can't see them being damaged in a collision. Overall, pretty happy with how this truck's turned out. I did paint up a second body. Went with a Red Bull theme. Sorry, I'm filming in, trying to place this at the same time. Probably won't work out too good, but so use the other hand here. There we go. And I think it all turned out decent. The body's not perfect. I got in a hurry with it, and some of the lines are a little off, but all in all, it turned out pretty good. This is a Proline Ford Raptor body. Found it on eBay. Since this is not one of their newest bodies, I found it for relatively cheap. I think I got it for $18, and since I'm going to be running asphalt figure eights and ovals with some buddies, and we're probably going to be rubbing fenders, didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on the body, so I made it quick. I just went with the silver in the back, silver on the bottom, and then of course a little vents. I went with silver. I was gonna do some black as well, but I didn't have as much black paint as I thought I had, so I wasn't able to use it. So I was gonna do the rear section back here black and those vents black, and then do some silver designs. But like I said, I was using paints that I had left over and kind of ran out, so did the best I could. But again, I wasn't trying to make it my best work of art because it's going to get banged up anyway. Anyway, guys, that'll do it for this video. And as always, like and subscribe to Shoe Fits, and get yourself a Hyper 10 SC. They're relatively cheap, and they're very competitive against anything else out there on the market, even after several years of this design. So have a good day, YouTube.